What's up, everybody? Ntcertified here, and today is Thursday. We are 4 days from Christmas 2017. Getting pretty excited because Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I have two videos that I wanted to do before we got to the holiday. One is my Xbox collection, which I am going to do this Saturday, but the other one is a little bit different. So it's been a while since I've done some wrestling figure pickups. Most of what I've been doing is game related stuff. Well, we're back on the wrestling kick, and I have some special little figures to show you in today's pickups. So let's not waste a lot of time. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. Hey, before we begin this video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, become a part of the Ntcertified Club. We do multiple videos a week. We do wrestling, we do video games, we do video game streams, we do toy collections, and it's Christmas. Subscribe to the channel, become part of the club. So these are what they call Nano metal figs, and they're WWE, and picked these up from Target for about 97 cents for each of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at each one that I have. I'm going to give you a little special memory for every one of these figures that I had. Alright, so I brought myself down to the bar level, which is a little bit restricting. I look like a little kid at a dinner table, but that's fine. I wanted to get miniature for you guys for these figures. So the first one I have is W1 in the line. This is John Cena. One thing about these figures is that some of them are nicely detailed, some of them are not nicely detailed, but this John Cena, I picked it up because, hey, it's John Cena. You know, he's the franchise guy, so I had to pick up the John Cena figure. And my best memory about John Cena is probably when he won his first US championship at WrestleMania 20 over the Big Show in Madison Square Garden. So that's John Cena. W2 is Triple H, actually. And this is one of those figures where it does kinda look like him. He's doing his signature pose that he does when he stands on the ring apron. And my best memory about Triple H is actually when he faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 17. That's when I finally started to truly realize how great he really was, is when he faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 21. And I actually thought that he should have won that match. So that's W2, that's Triple H. Moving on. W3 is The Rock. Now, this looks like The Rock. It does have his, his tattoo. I'm not sure what kind of pose he's making in this figure, but regardless, my favorite memory of The Rock was Rock versus Triple H Iron Man match at Judgment Day 2000. That was when The Undertaker returned as the American Bad AWS. That was probably my favorite memory, probably from me just being a kid and being super excited that they were having an Iron Man match and all that good stuff. But I actually enjoyed that match more than I probably should have, because it wasn't that great of a match. Next up is W4. This is Roman Reigns. Now, Roman Reigns does not look like Roman Reigns here, but you can definitely tell that it's the Roman Reigns figure. My favorite memory about Roman, not sure that I have a favorite about Roman. The first thing that comes to mind for me was him versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31, because I actually enjoyed that match a lot. I thought it was really, really good. W5 is Charlotte Flair. Now, this is one of those figures that doesn't look anything like her. It just has some like paint on it. So honestly, I could have held off on this figure, but my favorite memory about Charlotte Flair is all of her matches against Sasha Banks. All of them are amazing. W6, this is Bayley. Funny thing is that Charlotte and Bayley are both wearing purple, and they don't have a lot of female figurines to begin with. So I thought that was a little odd, but at the same time, it looks nothing like Bayley, which I expected as well, because the female ones do not look anything like they should. But anyways, my favorite memory of Bayley is her versus Sasha Banks at NXT TakeOver in the Iron Woman match. I feel like that was one of her best matches. W7, this is Sami Zayn. Now this figure looks like Sami Zayn a little bit. He looks a little bit wide for Sami. You know, Sami has that small frame, but my best memory of Sami Zayn was him making it to the main roster and seeing him at his first WrestleMania at WrestleMania 32? Was it 32? Yeah, WrestleMania 32, because Owens, Money in the Bank, and all that good stuff. So I'm happy that Sami's actually in a major program right now. W8, this is Chris Jericho, my favorite wrestler pretty much of all time. This does not look like Jericho, but nonetheless, he's my favorite, so I had to pick it up. My favorite memory of Chris Jericho is when he won the Undisputed Championship, beating The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night at Vengeance 2001. So kudos to Chris Jericho. W9 is Dean Ambrose, which I hear is one of the more common figures to find. Dean Ambrose is very cool. I'll always be a fan of Dean Ambrose, waiting for him to turn heel. You can't mistake that this is not Dean Ambrose. It looks just like him. Maybe not the face, but it looks just like him. My favorite memory of Dean Ambrose is when he cashed in Money in the Bank and won the World Heavyweight Championship. So that's Dean. Next up, W10. This is Macho Man Randy Savage, which I sense that this is more of the rarer people. I've seen videos where people say they couldn't find Macho Man Randy Savage, but I was able to go into a store and just pick him up off the shelf. So I'm not 100% sure, but my favorite memory of Macho Man Randy Savage is WrestleMania 4 when he won the WWF Championship Tournament and went on to become the champion by beating Ted DiBiase in the main event of WrestleMania 4. So Macho Man Randy Savage, and they're falling over. My last figure is W11. This is Sting. The legend himself, the icon. It looks like Sting. This is probably my favorite of the bunch, and my favorite memory of Sting is actually oddly, because this was in Baltimore, which is where I grew up. He had a Human Torch match with Vampiro at the Great American Bash. I believe it was 2000. And that tends to stand in my head as my favorite memory, even though the match was horrible. That stands in my head as the favorite memory because it was so close to home, and it was Sting, and it was something different. Maybe they've had a Human Torch match previous to that, but I can't be sure. My childhood is my childhood. I can't change it. So those are 11 of the Nano figures. They're die-cast metal. I'm not gonna open them. I want to so bad so I can like play with one and just put it on a stand or something, but I'm gonna keep them all sealed as usual. But in conclusion, I'm gonna stay at this level until I finish this video. This is Ntcertified. Thank you for watching. As always, do not forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. And until Saturday with my Xbox collection, I will see you again soon. Peace.